What's up, guys? Alec here. Hope you're all having a great day. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I've been getting a lot of questions about how much money do I need to start Amazon, and I wanted to finally make a video for you guys to lay it all out and break everything down and explain, from my point of view, how much it is to get started, and really explain that it's really not that much in the grand spectrum of creating and starting a business for yourself. So I just wanted to break everything down and kind of put some like general numbers on the things that are required when first starting, and what you're going to be up against as far as numbers and how much you need to start. So some people think it's like they need $20,000 to start this business, and that's completely false. You don't need that much. There's a little upfront cost to get started, and some tools and software that you need, which I'm gonna break down and show you guys right here in the PDF document that I made for you. But in the grand scheme of things, it's really not that much, and you can get started for a decently small amount and get started and start to create your business. So, how much do you actually need to start an Amazon FBA business? The question I get all the time. So the things you're going to need, I'm going to run through them, are business registration. When you're starting any business online and on Amazon, you're gonna need some form of business ID, and they call that a tax ID number, or an EIN, or something that is registered with the state. So you're a legal business, and you have proof of that. So that's usually a tax ID number, and that costs between $50 and $100. And you could simply get these, register your business or company on sites like LegalZoom. They simplify the whole process, and it's pretty easy to do that way. So LegalZoom, to start your business registration, anywhere between 50 and $100. You're gonna need an Amazon account, and when you first start out, you can go with the free account. There are limitations with it. You can't FBA, and that's the whole thing we want to do. But I suggest to start with the free account, just to get your feet wet and to kind of explore around and just take a look and get yourself familiar with Amazon and Seller Central and the whole back end, and just start learning and kind of processing it through your head on what's entailed and how to kind of navigate and move around. It's $39.99 per month for the full subscription, and that gets you all the benefits and perks of FBA. Truly amazing service where you send all your inventory to Amazon, and they handle everything. They handle the picking, packing, shipping. They handle the customer service, so you don't have to touch a single item. You don't have to ship anything, or pack boxes, or tape boxes, or ship things out of your garage. You send your inventory directly from China or wherever you're sourcing it from to an Amazon FBA warehouse, where they take care of all the warehousing and fulfillment. So that's included in the $39.99 per month. Also, customer service. When people call in about your product, they'll take care of everything and handle everything. And so that's how much that is per month. Another thing you're going to need is Jungle Scout. Now, there are a few softwares that are crucial when doing product research, and I've other videos on this channel about product research. If you're interested, take a look. You're going to need something called the Jungle Scout web app, and that's $29.99 per month. And you could quit that as soon as you're done with product research. If you need it for 1 month and you found a product, you can shut it off for the next month. So the Jungle Scout web app just filters out the entire massive database of millions of products on Amazon, and filters out the criteria that you set. You're going to need that. So you're also going to need the Chrome extension. This is extremely crucial as well. You're going to need this to pull up and check the viability for products, and you actually pull this up on Amazon pages, and it shows you all the numbers in real time. So that's extremely important. I'm going to have the link to Jungle Scout in the description, and that's where you can purchase your subscription or buy your Chrome extension. So you're gonna need a logo, and I would say it's anywhere between $5 and $50. on the lower end for $5 on like Fiverr.com, or something a little more intricate on somewhere like uh, Upwork.com. You can find pretty much anyone with Photoshop skills, or if you know how to do that, you could do that as well. Create a logo. You wanna have your own brand, like I talk about, and you need a logo to put on your product, on your packaging. So between $5 and $50, you're gonna need a UPC code, and I just made a video on my channel about UPC codes, so check that out if you guys want. So about $5, you can get a UPC code, very cheap. You only need one per product. So if you have one product and you're sending in 300, 500 units of that one product, you just only need one. I spoke about that in my last video. Um, if you have multiple variations, you're going to need more UPC codes to create the listings, but only one since you're starting out, so that's $5. The next thing is I highly recommend getting samples from your suppliers. When you are looking into suppliers and your products that you are interested in and meet all your criteria and that you're about to start, get a sample. It costs between $60 and $100. They'll send you the sample, and you want to just check it. You want to make sure that what they're sending you is not something out of the ordinary, and that's unexpected. That it at least passes your inspection, and it looks good. It doesn't smell weird. Whatever it is, just check. And because the worst thing you want to do is invest all this money and get a product and it's not up to your standards, or even worse, your customer standards, and then they're leaving you bad reviews on your listing, and you're kind of just you can't get yourself out of it. But so you just want to start out with a good product. I highly recommend samples. For $60 to $100, I'll send you a sample. Usually, if you continue an order with the supplier, they'll even refund that sample cost. So that's really not an issue. The next thing is inventory. Now, this is the biggest cost out of them all. I recommend between 300 and 500 units to start. You want to start with a small amount. You don't want to start with 1,000 or 1,500. Some people think you have to start with 2,000 units. You don't have to. If you're just testing out a product, you could start with 300, 250, 300, 350. I recommend somewhere in that range. At $2 per product, at an average, you're looking at $600 for a starting order, and plus $450 with DDP air shipping. That's the best you want to use. I also have videos on my channel about that, about shipping, if you are interested. And that's at I get the $450 for about $1.50 a piece times the 600. That's $450. So that added together is $1,050 for your first test order. And yeah, so $1,050 for your first test order. That's your biggest cost, like I said, and that's to start. And don't forget, when you're launching, if you're new to Amazon FBA, you're going to need some products to launch. You could do PPC for launching, but I don't fully recommend that. You may not get yourself to the first page of where you want to be sitting with your product. So you're going to have to encompass some sort of units, at least 100, 150 for a giveaway. And I have other videos on my channel explaining giveaways and launches and how to rank your products to page 1 where you want to be when you're selling. So you want to encompass the giveaway in there, so take that into account. But for the generality of this, $1,050 for the units. The next thing is your listing and your pictures. So you want to have a great listing. You want to make your brand look good. So the listing to make is completely free. Amazon doesn't charge you to open up a listing, unlike other things like eBay and stuff where they charge you insertion fees and this and that. Amazon is completely free to start a listing, which is great. And then you're just using your knowledge and what you know and things that I teach on the channel and what are in the course below, and you're basically making a great listing. Copy the images and the bullet points, and you could hire somebody to do this, like Viral Launch, or you could do it yourself. But what I recommend is, as far as images and pictures, you want to have high quality, amazing images, because if you don't know, images and pictures are one of the most important things when selling on Amazon. The customers cannot touch and feel your item. So you want to have the most high quality HD images, zoomable and everything, white backgrounds, really just amazing aesthetic images. If you have a camera, you could do that, or you could just hire somebody, a college student or somebody with a camera, like a Canon, a good DSLR camera or something, to shoot your product in lifestyle and on white backgrounds. If you know how to do that, great. Or you could go on Fiverr or Upwork and find a great photographer who understands photography and knows what they're doing. Or Upwork, you're probably gonna pay for good pictures anywhere from $60 per image, but that's expected. You're putting all your money up front, and you want to have a listing. It's going to be there for a long time, so you want to have an amazing listing and images, and you don't want to skimp out on the pictures because that's going to affect your sales and your conversion. So don't skimp out on the images. Pay for those high quality images up front, and you won't regret it. And the last thing is you're going to need is some type of launch service. And I have videos on that explaining how to launch and what launch services are. So you're going to need something called Viral Launch. It's about $400. So I have a link in the description for about $50 off. So it comes down to $400 for Viral Launch. And you basically, this is your giveaway. So you create coupons and you give away X amount for 7 to 10 days to rank your products and get them up there. And you do a launch service like this to facilitate these launches, to get your products ranked and moving. And I also talk about in the other video for launches, if you're doing smaller launches, you can use a service called ZonJump, and they charge $1 for smaller launches, and that's what I recommend for smaller launches, because if you're launching under like 300, if you only have to launch like 100 units, you could be saving money that way. So in total, it's not that much, like I said, to start a business on Amazon. So your first order is basically a test. You want to get it in, and majority of the units are going to be towards giveaways and to rank your products and get it moving and get traction. And you're gonna need to spend some money on PPC advertising and to get your product shown in front of your market and your niche. So you're basically what Amazon is when you're first starting, you're planting a seed, and that seed is going to grow into a tree. And within 4 to 5 to 6 months, you're going to have something that's completely passive, and this listing is going to be bearing you fruit, basically, and producing you money, even while you sleep. So, guys, put in the work up front. Amazon, this is how it is. All the work is front loaded. So it may take a month, 2 months to finally find that perfect product, get everything all set up, get everything into the Amazon warehouse. It could take 30 days, 40 days, and then once it's in, it's all hands off. You don't have to touch it. That's what I love about this business. You can grow and scale it as much as you want because you're not doing the physical tasks. You're just putting products out, and building your brand. Don't think of this as I'm going to get rich tomorrow or anything like that. I'm not saying that's what this is. I'm saying that you can start with a small amount and kind of get yourself started, and within 2 to 3 or 4 months, you could have major upside, and you could potentially be making $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 profit per month. So it's completely worth the $2,000, $3,000 investment up front. If you're starting a brick and mortar business or any offline business, you can't possibly start a business for $3,000. You're gonna need a storefront. You're gonna need employees. You're gonna need inventory and all this other stuff, and it's gonna be thousands and thousands of dollars. Paying for courses in school and all these other things. This is concrete. You're creating an asset. I just wanted to make this video and kind of outline everything for you guys. I hope you found this amazing and it helped you guys. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. I'm constantly putting out videos about Amazon FBA, freedom, living the laptop lifestyle, and check out my other videos on the channel. The links to the things I mentioned in this video, such as the Jungle Scout web app and Chrome extension, launches, and these other services, they're all going to be linked in the description if you are interested. And yeah, so hopefully this video helped. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.